Ooh, it's hot. But I'm gonna take it serious. I'm gonna take YouTube serious. Take media in my car because I've been slacking, and I'm done with that. You feel me? It's kind of like a wake up call. This video is like a update, so I can go back to it, my personal. But I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna be serious about it. You feel me? I'm gonna work at it. By my birthday, I want to go back to this video. I want my birthday October 6th. I want to see a difference. You feel me? I want to see a difference, know a difference. If I don't see a difference, I'm gonna be disappointed in myself. Cause I'm declaring right now, I'm pushing myself with God's strength. You feel me? But I'm gonna rather come back because I still got work to do. I'm gonna finish the video when I get home because I got a topic I want to talk about. But yeah, stay tuned. I want to talk to you about something, right? And it's mostly about, well, you already read the title, you feel me? But am I too young for church? It's a little clickbait. I know you see my, you feel me? I'm trying to go to the gym a little bit. You feel me? But, oh yeah, I made these shirts. But, yeah, so, it's a little bit about my too young too. My too young in church. And what I mean by that is, as y'all know, I'm a pastor, 21, but this happened over, I ain't gonna say too much, like names or nothing, but it's been happening for months now, right? And it's like, it's kind of like my job. I kind of peeped at my job, right? My jobs I had. Because before this delivery job, I used to work at a shoe store. And when I come in there, like people be like, they see the cross and be like, do you know what that means? You feel me? Or how are you wearing stuff? They ask questions, feel me? And it's mostly white people. I'm not saying the issue's now is black people entirely. It's just majority of them. You know what I mean? So white people ask the question, why you wear that cross? What do you mean? What do I explain to them? I wear it for my own personal reasons. Well, I'm gonna tell you a reason. It's because when I first bought it, I was struggling with life. I was just struggling really hard. And I bought it as a reminder that God didn't leave me. You feel me? I can always call on him. You feel me? It's now I wear it because it's part of me. It's Christ in me. I like it. You feel me? But that's the reason why I wore it. And I don't know. Now, that's my reason for it now. When white people ask me that, I explain to them, they be like, right on. They give me like props, you feel me? I just ate, so I might burp a lot, but they give me props or like, yeah, or like they, you feel me? They kind of like not amazed, but they're like, amazed. They're amazed that a young man is in church rather than a black man in church. Number one. Two is like they're happy for me. You feel me? Feel me? They good job. They say. This is one dude I was delivering this job. I was delivering, and he asked me what I wore it on. And I was like, yeah. He said, you know what it means? I was like, yes, I do. He's like, well, you go to church? And I was like, yeah, I'm actually a pastor. He was like, wow. And he was like, right on. That's a good, you really on the right path. Like, you feel me? Encouragement words. And that stuck with me. Mind you, this was like 2 weeks ago. And every so often I replayed it back in my head because it was like, thank you. You feel me? Because it's a stranger motivated me. Like, you feel me? And that's usually what white people do. But when I tell a black person, mind you, not all black people, but when I tell a black person, it's like, or they look at me like I'm lying, or they look at me strange. You feel me? Or some, like, what you know about God? Like, you feel me? And it's like, I'm just tired of those looks and them thoughts, because I'm not gonna lie. Some churches, like some people I know that have those looks, they're, I'm trying to say this and be respectful. I'm not Baptist or Pentecostal or not. I'm not Holy Ghost led fivefold ministry. Right. But when they talk, it's like they're not on the same. They're on the same level I am. You feel me? They're more some Baptists where the kids sit down, don't do nothing except usher or hand out the collection plate. So I've been in some Baptist churches, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not me at all. At all. I'm being respectful. You can do you, but I've been, from my personal experiences, I just wasn't really invested into it. So me saying that is like, I can tell some of them from that background because they, feel me? If you know, you feel me? So yeah, and it's like they kind of like not look down. They look down on me heavy. And it's like this one dude, right? Before I end this video, because it's a short video, I know. But this one dude, right? He was on some, we was talking. He was like, what I do in church? I was like, oh, this is before I do stuff I do now. Now I do photography. I'm the head of media. Also the pastor of my group, youth group. Just, is it over on that? No, that's it. So I do 3 things. So before then I was doing media, and I was a pastor. I was like, yeah, I'm a media. First, I was like, I said it the way I said it was because I knew what I probably knew what his reaction is, but I want to see if he's gonna have that reaction. Then mind you, this was like last year. Like this 2023, this is the last year, like early last year, like a year ago, maybe some more. So he asked, right, and I said, oh yeah, I do media, and I'm also a pastor. He's like, And I asked him what he was. He was like, I'm a pastor. I was like, okay. And that was the last conversation I ever had with him. So ever since then, he just walked past me. He don't say nothing to me. He just keep on going. And it's like, why do you even gotta be like that? Why do you gotta be 30, 40, 50 to become a pastor? Like, I hit that joint when I turned 20. I'm about to be 22 in October. Like, for somebody that keeps saying, that's another thing. I seen Jesus Revolution. Y'all should see that. It relates so much nowadays. But for people that be like, the youth is lost, who keep killing each other, and we'll do, because we don't have no guidance. And I don't know about you, but me, if I'm in the streets for real, and somebody tell me to go to church, and I'm gonna be sitting in church, we gotta sing the hymn book. When they go ask for prayer, they don't say prayer. They just say you want to join or not. They don't really do prayer requests. The only prayer request is you might write on a piece of paper and put in like a box. If you feel me, if they preaching about stuff that is either the bishop or pastor is preaching and they like criticizing youth in this generation, it's like, no, I'm not gonna be in that. Cause why do I want to be somewhere where I'm already gonna be criticized? Feel me? That's just stupid. You want us to do better, but you tearing us down while doing it. You're not uplifting us. You feel me? You're not being encouraging us. And it's stupid. And I'll be honest, it's stupid. Because so many people want youth to come, youth to do this, youth to do this. But y'all not really inviting the youth in for real. And before y'all be like, oh, well, this generation, it don't even matter. God is calling the youth of this generation now. He ain't calling the old heads no more. No disrespect. But some of y'all was not doing what y'all needed to do for our generation to go. So we got to start, pretty much, God kind of He started over from scratch, but he's skipping. He's pretty much picking up from where y'all was supposed to leave off. Y'all was supposed to train us up and guide us. Then he started with us from that. Instead, he's starting us from picking us up and letting it go instead of y'all doing it. You feel me? I hope that makes sense. You was supposed to be the building blocks, but in God himself was the building blocks and did it himself. You feel me? Because most of the youth I know ain't going to church because reasons like that. Or church hurt. People always got to judge people. Always got to talk about people. Or it's just judgmental. Church hurt. If I go to church, what I'm going to do? Sit in the chair the whole day. I can't be involved. I can't make a change. When I need prayer, shoot, my cousin just died. My brother locked up. I don't know what to eat. They ain't gonna pray for me half the time. And it's like, and plus they're not checking in for real. Like, if I come off the streets, you feel me? And I'm still in that, and I'm still in the life, you feel me? And I get prayed for with the whoop. Yeah, I feel better. But as soon as I leave them doors, I'm gonna go right back in the streets. Y'all not providing the whoop for me. Y'all not helping me, checking up on me. That's a difference. Because this church I'm in, our church, we help it with what we can, for me. We can't do everything. I'm being honest. Nobody can do everything. But we gonna make sure you alright. We gonna check up on you. We gonna guide you if you need to. We gonna look out for you. If we have the connections, we gonna definitely. If we don't, we gonna try to. You feel me? Because it's a family. You feel me? We're not just in church to be in church. We're in church to what the love of God use us as vessels. Number one. Number two, help all of us because nobody's perfect. So all that just mental stuff, stupid. Straight up. Because in the Bible, Jesus' best friends are the dope dealers and the crackheads. Jesus was preaching when he was like 12. He was asking questions nobody could ask when he was a kid. But this generation is, oh, y'all don't do this. Y'all always glorify murder, drugs, y'all, relationships, toxicity, kill. Cause what y'all ain't guarding us. So we go turn to the only thing that we know. We're the product of our environments half the time. Half the time, we so depressed and so delusional that we don't even know what to do. And half the time, the parents don't even know what the answer to it. So why we go to the parents and the parents don't know? So we go find it from our friends and to fill that void that we think we have. I mean, but that void will only be filled for like 5, 10, 15 minutes. For a period of time, then it goes. You feel me? God is the only void that stays with you afterwards. But a lot of people don't teach on that because they just think. You feel me? Which I don't get. That's why I want this generation to. Honestly, I want this generation right now to do what God calls them to do. With the guidance of each other, rather than I'm gonna do this. You get prayed for one day of a week. You feel me? I can go on and on about it, but I'm not. Because I have a headache. I just got off work and I want to lay down. But, yeah, I might make this a part 2. But, keep it being like, this whole video's changed. It was on a whole nother topic. But it's just like, the same thing. It's pretty much just like, stop judging us, bro. We might not all got it together. Nobody got it together. If you 50 years old, you got grandkids, kids, you don't got it together either. Because if you got it together, you wouldn't be living right now. You would have been called home because God would have said you was ready. Nobody's perfect. We all have issues and problems we got to deal with. But we're not ready to sit here and get judged by people older than us. When we're trying to look for help. But y'all not asking for help. There's a quote in the movie, Jesus Revolution. He said, we can only go through doors that are open. Wow. Yeah, he said we can only go through doors that is open. But some of y'all doors are closed. He said something like that, but give it to me. The youth can only go to doors that are open. Not to the doors that are closed. So, That's the video. Hope you like, subscribe, and comment. I'm gonna tune in, you feel me? But I'm keep it being like, that's the truth though. So yeah, hope you like it, enjoyed. Hope you shared. Hope you thought about it. Hope you think about like the truth. You don't see me as a young man, but you see me. You don't see me as a youth. Cause I'm saying for everybody. You don't see me as a youth, but you see me through the struggles of us. Feel me? I'm the voice. Like Lil Durk said, feel me? I'm the voice for the youth. Straight up. So, hope y'all like it, you feel me? If you want some shirts like this, feel me? I got some more shirts on the way. Hit my Instagram at foc.mar, means follower of Christ, Mar. But yeah, I'm out. Can't see the waves, but you'll see it soon. Don't. Woo.